Hey, what's up? Listen, you know who Bruno Mars is. I'm not gonna waste my time on the intro for Bruno Mars, the romantic album review right now. Let's go. Alright, first song on the album, I'll Risk It All for You, or just Risk It All. I don't know why I said that whole thing, but yeah, Risk It All. It's a ballad. It's a bolero, but I can't speak Spanish. I know my last name is Rodriguez. I can't speak Spanish. I'm a huge disappointment to the entire Latin race. My fault. Anyway, like I said before, it's a ballad. It's fine. It's by the numbers. It's basically a tamer version of Grenade because in this song, he's not catching one-handed passes with live bombs in his hand like he's Odell Beckham Jr. in 2015. And I say tame, but he's still borderline suicidal in these lyrics. He's talking about swimming the entire ocean. He's talking about learning how to fly so you can have the moon and the stars and the constellations and yada, yada, yada. Romance is in the air. Love. I don't know why he didn't release this shit on Valentine's Day, but hey, man, whatever. It's fine. Next. For the second song on the track list, we got Cha Cha Cha. And what kind of song is it, you might ask? It's a cha-cha song. For the first two songs on this album, it feels like Bruno's just reverting to his birth name of Peter Hernandez. My man is half Puerto Rican, half Filipino, so yeah, some Latin flavors injected into the first part of this album. Unfortunately for me, I hate this song. The reason being is I feel this song is severely underwritten. This song has the worst hook on the album by far. You can cha-cha-cha with me, and I'll cha-cha-cha with you, and I'll cha-cha-cha with your grandma, and you could cha-cha-cha with my little cousin because he's shy, and nah. Bruno Mars is dancing with a girl. This is a common theme throughout this entire album, but this just feels so much like, hey man, I need something that the Latino fan base can dance to. Just say you'll cha-cha-cha or something, right? The only thing on this song that made me smile at least a little bit was the fact that he referred to his shoes as lemon pepper steppers. I love when people do that. It makes me laugh. It's a funny term. I got the lemon pepper steppers on, you feel me? You can't mess with me and my lemon pepper steppers. That's the only positive I got out of this. Other than that, he's talking about the moon. Again, Bruno Mars loves the moon because he's out of this world. He loves space. That's why he's called Mars. Yeah, man, you can miss me with this song. I don't want to cha-cha-cha with you, bro. Next. Now, moving on, we got the third track on this album and also the lead single from the whole thing. We got I Just Might. And I love this song. I actually love it, but I don't think it's for the reasons that it was intended to be loved. I love this song because it makes me laugh my ass off. And not because I think it's hilariously bad or anything like that. I think it was made for the radio, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. I think it was constructed quite well. The melodies go crazy. I like the ahs in the back. It's a catchy song. It's an enjoyable song. But the fact that this song is basically Bruno Mars saying that he found a woman that is drop dead gorgeous, right? She's a knockout, and I ain't talking Mike Tyson. She's a 10 in every sense of the number. But in his mind, he's like, yo, if I bring this chick out to the dance floor and she has 2 left feet, she can get the fuck out of my life. That's what makes it so funny to me. This chick is every man and woman's fantasy if you swing that way. Shouts out to the LGBTs, you know what I'm saying? If anybody would see this person, they go, oh yeah, model, movie star, starlet, anything to do with looks that's a positive, it's a go. But if she can't dance, if she can't bust a move, I don't ever want to see this chick in my life as long as I live. That's fucking ridiculous and I love it. That's all I can really say about that track. Next. Now we've moved on to track number 4, or Quattro, if you will. God Was Showing Off. Now this whole song is Bruno Mars putting into musical form the cheesy pickup line, hey baby, did you fall from heaven? Or wait, no, it was, did it hurt when you fell from, some stupid shit like that. You know what I'm talking about. It's fine, it's solid, it's sweet, it's cheesy, but it's sweet. The instrumentation itself kind of reminds me of the song Am I the Same Girl? The horn section, you know, that goes dun-it, dun-it, dun-it. It's not the same exact thing, but you get the gist of it. It's an ode to the acts back in the 70s, the Motown people, Temptations, etc., etc. He's been doing that for a long time, so, you know, I feel like this song and a lot of other songs, well, not a lot, but a few other songs on this album are kind of screaming for Anderson .Paak. It kind of makes me want Silk Sonic 2, which you You should hurry up on that. Give me Silk Sonic 2, please. That is all. Next. Number 5, we got Why You Wanna Fight, in which Bruno Mars is begging and pleading with his significant other to take him back despite his past transgressions, talking about some goddamn, hey babe, instead of fighting all night, how about we smash all night? Because that's how you solve the world's problems. No, it's not, but in fact, it's how you can bore me to death for the next 4 minutes and 15 seconds. I understand it was a slow jam. This doesn't work for me, man. Once again, he's pulling from back in the day. He's pulling from the 70s. We talking Isaac Hayes, a much higher pitched voice Isaac Hayes. We talking Barry White. Once again, way too high to be Barry White, but you get what I'm saying, I think, maybe, perhaps. The point I'm trying to make is that he's pulling from the past again, and this time it was a miss. A lot of times he hits, this time it was a miss. I can't do it, man. Switch it up, bro. Switch it up, or keep doing what you're doing and keep making millions upon millions of dollars. You know what? Don't listen to me, dude. I'm just some fucking idiot on the internet. Next. Yo, you'll never believe it. On this song, On My Soul, number 6, guess what he does? He takes it back to the 70s. Oh my God, he's never done that before. Okay, bro. I don't mind it. It's fast paced. It reminds me of Curtis Mayfield. Moving on up. That's the sample from Touch the Sky by Kanye. So that's a positive. I just, bro, like, I feel like I've talked about this before, but a lot of artists, and Bruno Mars in particular, listen, you can only beat a dead horse so many times before it becomes nothing, before it just disintegrates. Dude, I know a common criticism of this album has been how unoriginal it's been, and I don't want to say that it's unoriginal, because putting your own spin of a sound from a bygone era technically is never unoriginal, because everybody has their own interpretation of what that was and how they can make it sound in the modern day, so that's fine. But dude, I mentioned earlier that there's certain cuts off this project that are screaming for features, an Anderson .Paak feature to be exact, but really anybody would do just to give me some variation, man. Give me something different. It's crazy getting fatigue on an album that's only 9 tracks long, but that's what I'm feeling. That's what I felt up to this point. We're almost done with it, but I feel like I can't take anymore, and that's wild. And there's nothing inherently wrong with this song or really anything else on this album. The band, for the most part, is on point. Bruno Mars, which I failed to mention, his singing on this entire project is immaculate. He's a very talented vocalist. It's just samey, bro. I'm getting fed the same meal over and over and over again, and I'm sick of it. Next. Or at least on the next track, we got something different compared to what we just heard 5 seconds earlier, except for the fact that now we're going back in time to the beginning of the album where he was Peter Hernandez. Peter Hernandez makes a return with something serious, number 7. You know, seriously, if you really pay attention, the instrumental kind of sounds like Lowrider by War, or the George Lopez theme song for people my age. I used to wake up at like 5 in the morning to the sounds of the song playing because it was mad loud for some reason. I don't know why. Bruno Mars talks about getting a chick pregnant. Don't you want some pretty brown Bruno babies? That was kind of funny. This feels like a throwaway. This feels like a throwaway, so I'm going to treat it like one. Next. Now we get to number 8, the penultimate song, Nothing Left. And I gotta say, I'm very happy with how this song turned out. Now, we've heard a lot of songs about how the guy or the girl, they don't feel the spark they once did when the relationship first started. I don't see the light in your eyes, like he says in the song. I don't see it anymore. What we had is now no longer existing, and, you know, all that good stuff, or all that bad stuff, actually. But his vocal performance in this song is so good. It's so passionate that it kind of just overthrows whatever criticisms I might have about originality or whatever. Like, he sounds like he is dying, bro. Like, his heart is so solid, but the flames coming out of his mouth, pause, are so just, bro, it's crazy. It was crazy. Hands down, my favorite vocal performance on the entire album. It doesn't suffer from nostalgia bait and nothing like that. It's just a straight up song about not feeling shit no more when it comes to romance, and that's fine by me. It's fine by me. Next. Alright, number 9, final song. Dance With Me. It's another song about dancing. I'm so surprised there's another song about dancing on this goddamn album. What I will give props for is the fact that it ended on a note that it was supposed to end. The shit is called The Romantic. You can't end the album with nothing left. Especially when it's Bruno Mars. It's supposed to be a happy ending. It's not supposed to be like, well, I guess love doesn't exist anymore. Y'all can go fuck yourselves. Like, no, I'm going to be dancing with my girl. We're going to be slow dancing with the music in the back. And we fell in love all over again. Happily ever after. Now, I'm going to go sell 1 million copies of this shit in 2 days. And I'm going to go on tour. And I'm going to make a bunch of money. There's going to be a bunch of girls in the crowd talking about, oh, we love you, Bruno. And I sound mad bitter right now. It was a fine closer. Final thoughts time now. So now I'm going to avoid talking about the unoriginal stuff because I already went on a rant about that early in the video. What I will do is give this album credit, and I'll give Bruno and his band credit. He gave his fans exactly what they want. I can't picture myself being a diehard Bruno Mars fan and being like, I was expecting something more. No, this is what he does, man. It's Bruno Mars, baby. What I also will say is I wasn't joking about that Silk Sonic 2. All this shit makes me want to do is find Anderson .Paak and tell him, listen, I know you're working on that K-pop movie shit with the K-pop groups. Fuck all that. You need to get back in the booth with Bruno and give me Silk Sonic 2. Because that is what he desperately needs, bro. He peaked with 24 Karat Magic, now he needs some help. He needs Anderson. That's his twin flame. Pause. I'm out. Peace. I give this shit a 5.2 out of 10. Take your ass to bed.